What happens when a reality television billionaire tries to pull off a casual, romantic bike ride with a 7-time Formula One world champion, only to realize that steering a public New York City city bike requires a completely different skill set than driving a luxury sports car? On June 1, 2026, Kim Kardashian gave the internet an entirely uncurated reality check by officially hard-launching her relationship with racing icon Lewis Hamilton through a highly unexpected Instagram carousel captioned, "Simply Lately." Tucked past the standard luxury aesthetic photos of private jets and saunas was a remarkably chaotic piece of front-facing footage captured by Hamilton himself as the pair cycled along a sun-drenched Manhattan river path. While a smiling Hamilton held up the camera with effortless, professional athlete coordination, Kardashian attempted to flash a flawless influencer grin for the lens, completely lost her spatial awareness, and veered violently off the designated pavement. The brief clip captured her face freezing in pure terror as she let out a sharp, genuine scream, fighting to stabilize her handlebars before the recording cut out entirely to preserve what was very clearly a near-disastrous tumble right into her new beau. The sudden drop of this playful, incredibly unpolished video marks the absolute peak of a highly calculated, multi-month romance timeline that the entertainment world has been tracking with intense focus since the beginning of the year. Kardashian and Hamilton first ignited global dating speculation back in January during a shared New Year's Eve getaway in Aspen, which was quickly followed by a series of highly synchronized sightings in London, Paris, and a viral Tokyo joyride where the schemes found a roach shotgun in Hamilton's sports car. However, this casual New York bike ride signifies a massive shift from low-key, secretive dating straight into full-blown domestic integration. The public launch lands just days after the couple turned heads in Malibu, where they hosted a highly intimate family integration dinner at Nobu to celebrate Scott Disick's birthday. That particular outing served as a massive relationship milestone, featuring Hamilton introducing his mother, Carmen Larbelstier, to Kardashian and her children, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, before the entire group departed together in the same vehicle. The public reaction across digital platforms, motorsport forums, and pop culture commentary accounts has been absolutely massive over the last 24 hours, triggering a highly polarized debate about the bizarre crossover of these two completely distinct global empires. Viral TikTok frame-by-frame breakdowns analyzing the exact split-second Kardashian realized she was losing control of her bicycle have accumulated tens of millions of views, with users deeply fascinated by her rare, completely unbothered willingness to post such an unglamorous moment. On one side of the digital comment sections, a massive wave of endearment is pouring in, with fans fiercely celebrating the relationship as an incredibly refreshing chapter for the reality star, noting that seeing her look genuinely happy, messy, and relaxed on a public bicycle proves she is moving entirely away from the heavily manicured, stressful optics of her past high-profile relationships. Conversely, a highly vocal faction of Formula One traditionalists are reacting with intense skepticism, taking to sports forums to voice concerns that the compounding, relentless circus of Kardashian-level paparazzi attention will act as a massive structural distraction for Hamilton just as he navigates a fiercely competitive, high-stakes international racing season. This rapid escalation from a simple, clumsy bike ride into an international talking point exposes a profound truth about the changing mechanics of influencer culture and the deliberate curation of modern billionaire branding. For nearly 2 decades, the Kardashian machine has survived by enforcing absolute, unyielding control over every single pixel of visual content released to the public, relying on heavy editing, perfect lighting, and flawless staging to project an untouchable fantasy of perfection. By deliberately choosing an unpolished, blurry video where she actively screams and loses her physical balance to solidify her new relationship, Kardashian is participating in a highly strategic subversion of her own historical blueprint. It is a calculated embrace of the modern, casual posting aesthetic that dominates Gen Z digital spaces, proving that the ultimate flex for a contemporary megastar is no longer showing how perfect your life is, but rather showing how secure you are in letting the world see you drop your guard entirely for the person you love. Original commentary here. This brilliant, slow-burning rollout of their relationship is a phenomenal reputational triumph that fundamentally shifts the public narrative surrounding Kim Kardashian's personal life. Following years of deeply chaotic, highly exhausting public fallouts, and intense tabloid scrutiny regarding her previous marriages, transitioning into a relationship with a universally respected, fiercely disciplined athlete like Lewis Hamilton completely alters her brand alignment. Hamilton represents an entirely different tier of celebrity. He is an international icon defined by elite athletic performance, high fashion credibility, and sophisticated global philanthropy. By matching his energy, participating in low-key dates, and showing a rare willingness to laugh at her own lack of athletic coordination on a city bike, Kardashian successfully sheds the heavy, toxic tabloid energy that has lingered around her personal brand for years, cementing her identity as a mature, confident woman who is perfectly capable of building a healthy, incredibly stylish partnership entirely out of the reach of reality television cameras. We must remain exceptionally disciplined in separating the verified, physical facts of this developing romance from the wild, unverified theories currently being generated by anonymous pop culture gossip pipelines. It is a confirmed, undeniable fact that Kardashian shared this genuine bike footage, that the pair have been consistently traveling together across multiple continents since January, and that their families have officially met during recent private dinners in California. However, viral social media claims suggesting that the couple are already quietly planning a highly confidential, multi-million-dollar winter wedding at a private estate in Monaco are completely unverified stories born out of pure internet fantasy. Furthermore, online rumors claiming that Hamilton is actively considering an early, unannounced retirement from Formula One at the end of the current season purely to accommodate Kardashian's domestic schedule in Los Angeles remain entirely baseless lifestyle myths that completely misrepresent a standard, highly functional long-distance relationship between two fiercely independent tycoons. The pacing of this public discourse has been remarkably fluid, moving instantly from a lighthearted piece of social media content straight into a serious evaluation of long-term compatibility just as the summer entertainment and sporting calendars begin to align. This leaves the broader entertainment and athletic ecosystems with a highly compelling future impact to observe as Hamilton's rigorous international racing schedule continues to unfold across the globe over the coming months. With insiders already quietly pointing out that the couple faces a massive reality check regarding how to balance Hamilton's grueling 9-month international travel commitments against Kardashian's deep-rooted corporate and family obligations in Southern California, the upcoming summer months will act as the ultimate stress test for their modern romance. Whether this playful, highly public bike ride signifies the beginning of a deeply resilient, permanent partnership that will redefine high society dating, or if the uncompromising demands of their vastly different professional empires will eventually create an insurmountable structural distance, is a fascinating dynamic that the next phase of the racing season will inevitably reveal.